Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man, and it's time to cut the soap I made yesterday. Before I get started, we had a bit of an accident. My soap's okay, I think everything's going to be alright, but if you watch the making video, I told you it's cool here, and this column mold needs to get a really hot gel phaser. It's hard to get out of the mold. So I put it inside the oven, just barely warmed up, and left the light on. It was a nice warm environment all day long, and I'd just check on it periodically, and it was all nice and warm in the oven. And just as I was coming down to take it out, I realized my wife didn't know it was in there, and she turned the oven on. Worse than that, she turned the broiler on. I had been doing laundry all day, so she was going to cook dinner. So, see my mold? Isn't that lovely? This was the top. This is like the top of the soap, and I actually had to take a hacksaw and cut that off because the plastic all melted together. But I do think the mold is salvageable because, I still have, these are the sizes where I had to cut the bottom off. And I think this is really just superficial, the burn. I'll probably just file that off. So actually the mold is still salvageable. I think the soap is salvageable. This is the top part. That's not going to be, and it actually has some of those plastic melted down into it. So we got off to a rough start. When I did that before and my kids were home, I always put a note on the oven not to use it. And I didn't this time, and I should have, but I didn't. And then she felt awful because she thought it was ruined, but actually I do think it's salvageable, and I think the mold is salvageable. Okay, this is the one. This was the drop swirl. This is the one that is going, this side looks like just plain soap, but this is the one that the scent oil is going to turn it a dark purple when it's exposed to the air. Here's what was left in the pot, and you see how it's already started turning a dark purple, and it will get much darker than that. So you won't really get to see the finished product right now, but I will try to keep you updated. This is going to be a dark purple, and this is a black and white drop swirl. So here we go. Let's start cutting some soap. Actually, I wanted to make that just a little bit smaller. There we go. Alright, get you into the picture here. And of course you get to see the ugly burnt end because I've got to stop somewhere along here. Oh yeah, nice drop swirl in there. Very nice drop swirl. So imagine that, and that's going to be dark purple eventually. Very nice. And I have probably enough of this scent oil to do 2 more of these. But if I put it in the oven to keep it warm, I'll put a note on the oven. Do not use, like I used to do when our kids still lived at home. So she's still asleep, so she's going to be glad to see that the soap was not ruined. Just a little bit on top, and overall the mold is still salvageable and usable. And I love the drop swirl in this. This one turned out great. I was a little concerned looking at the outside, but this is awesome. Now this is the point, getting halfway through and closer to the top, that the batter was starting to thicken up a little bit. Wasn't quite as fluid, which is what you want to get that really unique swirl on the top. don't know how much more I'm going to be able to cut because that plastic, those plastic liners actually lifted up on top and then melted down into the soap. Okay, well at least that one. This is where the batter on top was really getting thick and wasn't swirling well. Alright, let's see if I can get one more. Maybe it'll be for myself. Let's see. Yep, okay. Okay, and here we're losing the swirl on top anyway. So that's 11. I would have gotten 12. What I'll do, technically, I mean that's no good, but I always keep one for myself just to see if it's safe to use. So actually I will keep that one. Obviously I'm not going to use that in, but I'll keep that one for myself. But overall, despite what happened, an almost disaster, really nice. Now the ones, near the end of the pour where it thickened up are uniquely different from the ones at the beginning, especially the very beginning. Those are the really nice ones. But the last time I did this, that happened as well. So anyway, I'll probably see you in a week or two for the next batch. And I want to use that same mold again, which I think it's salvageable, and use, if I'm able to, I want to use annatto seed to color it orange and use orange essential oil in it and just do a natural soap. Anyway, I'll see you, if not next week, I'll see you the week after, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye.